everyone, how you doing? Welcome to Andy Ford and Friends Show 7. Show 7, how did that happen? I started these shows so we can all have something to enjoy on a Sunday night. Forget your problems, forget what's going on in the world, and just enjoy a good show. And it's gone crazy. Tonight I thought rather than do all the presentation thing, I'll just sit and watch it with you. So I'm going to watch the show with you. And I think Stanley wants to watch it as well, by the looks of it. I got nothing to complain about. Most of us are doing all right. I think we're getting through this. Got a nice place to live. Got a good wife, got a lovely family, good wife, a wonderful wife, and a lovely family, so I'm quite happy really. It's different when I was younger, because where you going, Stan? We was quite poor. We lived in a poor area. If you saw a cat with a tail, it was a tourist. Mm-hmm. And the next village, quite annoyingly, was quite affluent. Even in those days, the muggers would accept a cheque. Was poor. Did you know that I was an only child? But then again, so was my sisters. Do you know what I mean? My younger sister Helen, when she was ickle, like I caught her in the kitchen on the floor, crying her eyes out. I said, what's wrong with her? She said, I can't do this flipping jigsaw puzzle. I said, calm down. What is it? She said, it's a picture of a tiger, but the pieces won't fit. I said, well, you'll have to put the Frosties back in the box then. Boom. Boom, Stan. Boom. And we love puzzles in our family, to be honest. I'm still doing them now. And today I did a puzzle in one day. Check it out. One day. And I was really proud of myself because on the box it says 3 to 5 years. Huh? But yeah, we was poor, but we was happy. My dad used to do his best. Oh, I don't know if he... Hello. Didn't know you could see me over there. My dad was doing his best for our family, not particularly bright. He's a light bulb, short of a chandelier. My father is a dog breeder short of a Crufts reunion meeting. And yeah, he's not particularly bright. He thought cellulite was a battery. Oh, hang on. Ollie wants to come in. Do you want to come in, Ollie? Let's get your brother in. Yeah. You can come and sit with Daddy if you want. Do you want to come and sit with your Daddy? Sorry about the breaking the filming there, but Oliver wanted to come in. Right, what I was saying was, we were poor, but my dad used to try, not particularly bright, but he did all the DIY himself just to save money. No one ever gets that gag. We were the only place in the street with a skylight in the ceiling. My dad did that. We're very proud. People in the flat upstairs flaming. I just wish they put clothes on in the morning. Excuse me, that's not a vegetarian breakfast. So yeah, I thought tonight I'd sit and watch the show with you in my front room with my funny coloured lemonade, as I normally do. And let's watch it together. I think it's time for the first act, by the way. And this young lady was on the show recently. And I told you about her, Erinna Delaney, absolutely fantastic. Silky smooth voice, sang at our wedding. And tonight she's doing another Doris Day song. But this is one of my favourites. Can you see standing there? Yeah, I think you can. This is one of my favourites from Calamity Jane. And it's called The Black Hills of Dakota. And it's flipping lovely. And I've put a few pictures of Doris Day in there. If you want to sing along, please do. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Erinna Delaney.
Take me back to the black hills of Dakota, to the beautiful Indian country that I love. Lost my heart in the black hills of Dakota, where the pines are so high that they kiss the skies above. And when I get that lonesome feeling and I'm miles away from home. I hear the voice of the mystic mountains calling me back home. So take me back to the black hills of Dakota, to the beautiful Indian country that I love, to the beautiful Indian country that I love.
Thanks, Erinna. That was absolutely fantastic. You are wonderful. Well, normally, about this time of the show, we'd have a speciality act. A magician or a mind reader or a juggler. I couldn't book anyone for this week, but there's a young lad who's doing his best to make it in the field of magic. Let's give him a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the amazing Andio Fordio. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some magic. Vanishing digestive. Check it still there. The magic dust! So, right, my dad said, oh, digestion, did it with hot knots, couldn't speak for a week. She's gone, this woman, yeah. Take her home, sir, I think she's ready. Right. Thank you, Andio Fordio. I don't know if he's ever going to make it, to be honest, but he tries. You know, he makes the effort. Now I'm going to introduce you to a lovely vocalist, and this is a different style for Andy Ford and Friends. I don't think we've had a. I don't know if you qualify him as a folk singer or whatever. It's a bit James Taylor-y. But he's great. I love his voice. He's called Mr. Stan Smith, not Mr. Stan Smith. I just gave him a Mr. He's called Stan Smith. And here he is, just him in a guitar in his house, singing a Faith Hill song. And I think this is beautiful. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen, Stan Smith.
I can feel the magic floating in the air. Being with you gets me that way. Watch the sunlight dance across your face. Never been this swept away. All my thoughts just seem to settle on the breeze. When I'm lying wrapped up in your arms, the world just slips away. The only thing that I hear is the beating of your heart. I can feel you be leaning over me. Suddenly I'm melting into you. Nothing left to do. All we gotta be is just to be. Caught up in the touch, so steady rush. Baby, isn't that the way that love's supposed to be? I can feel you breathe. In a way I know my heart is waking up as all the walls come tumbling down, closer than I've ever felt before. And I know, you know, there's no need for words right now. 'Cause I can feel you breathe, leaning over me. Suddenly I'm melting into you. Nothing left to prove. All we gotta be is just to be. Caught up in the touch, slow and steady rush. Baby, isn't that the way that love's supposed to be? I can feel you breathe. In a way I know my heart is waking up as all the walls come tumbling down, closer than I've ever felt before. And I know, you know, there's no need for words right now. 'Cause I can feel you breathe, leaning over me. Suddenly I'm melting into you. Nothing left to do. All we gotta be is just to be. Caught up in the touch, slow and steady rush. Baby, isn't that the way that love's supposed to be? I can feel you breathe. I can feel you breathe. I can feel you breathe.
How lovely and relaxing was that? Stan Smith, everyone. What a voice. Flipping lovely. Right, and now I'm reintroducing you to a friend Stan's quite chilled here. Reintroducing you to a friend we had on the show a few weeks ago. Mate of mine, Arnold Gutbucket. It's really good. And another first for Andy Ford and Friends. We don't normally have political satire on the show. We do now. Please welcome, with his own composition, he's put this together himself. You know how clever he is, you've seen it before. This is a bit of political satire aimed in the direction of a certain president of a certain country. Nothing to do with me, he's done this. Ladies and gentlemen, oh don't bark, I'm introducing Oliver. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Arnold Gutbucket.
Dear Mr. Trump, you think you're smart, but in the UK, Trump's another word for I believe it's Stevie Wonder that cuts your hair. I think it's nailed on. Are you insane or merely strange? You don't believe in climate change. How did you get to be a billionaire? Donald Trump, always so much to say. Donald Trump, tweeting every day. Tweet, tweet, Donald Trump, someone take him away, please. 'Cause my feeling of well-being is diminished. Misogynistic bigotry may tax it all. A 21st century Neanderthal. I've met some people who think you're great, but shouldn't be allowed to procreate. Start World War III, which won't be long now probably. For you and me, you know it will be over. Let Korea move. Your ego will shout, remember me, and you will go down in history as the man with the orange tan and the worst comb over. Donald Trump, always so much to say. Donald Trump, tweeting every day. Tweet, tweet, Donald Trump, someone take him away, please. 'Cause my feeling of well-being is diminished. My feeling of well-being is diminished.
Thank you, Arnold Gutbucket. His views are his own. Flipping hilarious. Okay, and now time for this. Now, I love this gag. I've been doing it for flipping ages. It started off as a lovely gag that I heard, and once again, with me, it grows, and I get other ideas as I'm telling it the first few times, and it ends up as a routine. And you might have seen this before, particularly if you've seen me live, but I love this gag. Enjoy. We now call this the plastic hip routine. Enjoy. Not all doom and gloom, because Uncle Brian, great Uncle Brian, 85 years old, got engaged, sort of, and tell you what happened. Look at me dancing for no apparent reason. This is what happened. Let me see if I can do this. I've never done it before. That was quite easy. So, do another impression. A man who's too frightened to hop. Funny, is it? Hopophobia. A man who's too frightened to hop. So, Great Uncle Brian, 85 years old. Why am I waving? 85 years old, and sort of got engaged. He proposed to Nellie Parsons, who used to run the greengrocers, at the Senior Citizens Club at St Thomas in Exeter. And he had a terrible night, to be honest. He was tossing and turning in bed. And I'll tell you for why, because of his age. He couldn't remember whether she said yes or no. He couldn't remember. He was trying to remember her face when he asked her, was it smiling? Did it look angry? He couldn't remember. So at 11:30 at night, he rang her up. 11:30. He said, Nellie, it's Brian here. I'm sorry to disturb you so late, but when I asked you to marry me, did you say yes or no? She said, I'm so glad you rang. I knew I agreed to marry someone, but I couldn't remember. families make you laugh, families make you cry. I went to see my gran, and I tell you for why. She'd organised. She couldn't organise if she wanted to. Even when I'm crap, I'm brilliant. She organised my great Aunt Mary's party. Now, if you don't know my gran, she's brilliant, quite quirky. If someone knocks on the front door or rings the front door bell, she puts her coat on. This is brilliant. If it's someone she likes, she just come in. If it's someone she don't like, she just going out. So, with this party for my great Aunt Mary, and my gran organised it. A lovely couple, the ones I told you about with the fence, Bert and Elsie, sitting opposite each other, 55 years married. One glass of red wine, and they're taking in turns, sipping the one glass of red wine. I said, lovers, you don't have to do that. There's enough wine. If you go to Aldi, you can buy 6 bottles for the price of 1 in Tesco. There's enough wine to go around. She said, we share everything. This taught me a lesson. She said, it started off in the war. Just afterwards, there was rationing. Then we shared out of necessity. Today, we share because we care. I said, well, help yourself to some hot buffet. There's some hot buffet. Her husband was 90 years old. Straight across the buffet, plastic hip. He didn't care. Straight across it, he's gone. Why would you laugh at someone with a plastic hip? You know? A lot of angst for the family. I'll do it again without the laughter. It's in a lot of pain. Straight across the buffet, 90 years old, plastic hip, no laughter, thank you. You're going to hell. And he got to the buffet, he got burger and chips, came back with the burger and chips, plastic hip, got a bit close to the radiator, went down, but came up. Oh, I just put the burger in the end. Cut the burger to 2, put half on the other plate, divided the chips, put half on the other plate, and gave them to his wife. I said, please, you don't need to share. There's enough food. She said, we share. I can't believe you're listening to this rubbish. And he sat there, eating half a burger and chips. She doing nothing. She doing nothing. I said, are you all right, my lover? Are you not hungry? What's wrong? Why aren't you eating? She said, he's using the teeth. I love that gag. Bit of a laugh. On a Sunday night, you can't beat it. Now, normally, we finish the show with the comedy spot, but this week, it's slightly different. And I'm going to play a song by a young lady that you went crazy over before. Hayley Guest, the soprano, West End soprano. And do you remember she sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow? And it was just lovely with Harry on the keyboard and her dad on the saxophone. Anyway, she's done another song for us. This is beautiful. Josh Groban song. And I flipping love it. Oliver, I'm in... Ollie. I'm doing an... Oliver! I'm introducing... Hang on, stand, don't go. I'm introducing a song on the video. Oliver! I'm introducing a song on the video. So will you please, sorry, Steph, will you please welcome Hayley Guest with You Raise Me Up. It's mayhem here, flipping mayhem.
When troubles come and my heart burdened be, I am still and wait here in the sun. is no life, no life without its hunger. Each restless heart beats so imperfectly, but when you come and I am filled with wonder, sometimes I think I glimpse eternity. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
The lovely Hayley Guest with You Raise Me Up. Did you enjoy that, guys? I've really enjoyed watching the show with you all tonight. These boys have been very, very entertaining. And there's another show next week with some great stars. I'm not going to spoil it. You have to wait and see all the promos. Next week's show is going to be fantastic as well. Hope you enjoyed tonight. I enjoyed it. Oh, let's do this. Hang on. Up your bum. See you next week. Bye.